What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Dynamic Leaders page. I'm Norman Hartman. So glad to have you guys here with me for yet another dynamic topic. Don't be led by the crowd. Man, I really want us to dive into this topic because we are in a world that is ruled by likes, followers, and shares. And so it's so easy to follow those breadcrumbs, get off track, and stop doing what we know we're supposed to be doing, right? So I'm going to share some tips. In all of this conversation is that I want you to truly have confidence in yourself, regardless of the responses of people, in doing exactly what it is you're supposed to be doing, okay? So there are 3 points that I'm going to share with you today. Let's dive right into this one. Firstly, the first point of avoiding being led by the crowd is you have to know yourself. You have to know who you are, right? And I mean understanding who you are, having the type of confidence in who you are and what you're supposed to be doing, that you don't need validation from other people, or you don't need outside validation. And the danger of seeking validation from other people is that you'll always be following the compliments. You'll always be following the opinions of other people as to what you should be doing. Don't fall into that trap. Don't fall for that trap. Be secure in who you are. So that begs the question, what if you don't know who you are? What if you're still in the process of learning? You're still in the process of growing? First of all, we all are in the process of learning and growing. But I hear your question. You're saying if you have no clue of who you are right now. Well, first off, however old you are, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, you name it, you know yourself to a certain degree, right? There are certain principles that you live your life by that you're not going to compromise. So start there. You know who you are not. Don't allow outside pressures and influences to push you to become someone who you are not, because when you do that, then that pushes you off of your first point in knowing who you are and executing, right? So don't allow people to push you off of the market that you're on right now, whether you feel strongly that you know who you are and what you've been called to do, or whether you're still searching and trying to figure that out. And as you're on that journey and as you stick to that path, it makes it that much easier to find out exactly who you're supposed to be and move forward with that. Second point is set your own expectations, right? Set your own standards and expectations. So it's so easy to be led by the standards and expectations of other people. Our bosses, people in charge, other people that we look up to, our customers. And so when we are only led by the expectations, or when we are led by the expectations of other people, we burn out. It leads to burnout. We're not able to meet all of the demands and the pressures. And again, we fragile ourselves. We don't have a true center of focus, and we lose control. And so it's very important that we understand what our standards and expectations are. So for instance, most people have what we call reasonable expectations. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you can't do it, call, communicate, follow up. If you're providing a service, you're providing a business or product, provide a quality product, provide a quality service. Those are what you call reasonable expectations, right? So the standards that we set for ourselves is that we want to go above what is reasonable. So if we go above what is reasonable, then for most of the people, the majority of people around us, we're going to meet their standards, right? But see, you only have to keep up in that case with one set of standards. Whose standards? Your standards. These are standards that you have set, principles that you can live by, values that you have. You're not trying to change who you are to fit the mold. You're not the burger joint that's now trying to sell tacos. That's weird. No, you're keeping your set of values and standards for who you are, and making minor enhancements, minor adjustments. Yes, by maybe your customers, if you have customers, listening to them, making minor adjustments, that's okay. But you're not going to totally change the construct of who you are to meet some demands or to meet some requests. So again, set your own standards and set your own expectations. And here's the last piece of information that I have for you. You have to realize that praises and criticisms are temporary. You can't get stuck in either field, whether it be positive or whether it's negative. You got to stay in the middle, and you have to be balanced. Okay, so again, for those who seek validation, meaning you don't have the confidence in who you are and what you've been called to do, and you depend on other people and feedback from other people to tell you who you are, it is very easy to get stuck in positivity or get stuck in the praises, right? People telling you, good job, you can do it, you go boy, you go girl. And so you listen to that and you get stuck in that. And so now you're trying to do more of that so that you can get more praise and you can get more gratitude. And so it's tempting to do that, but you can't do that because the praises that you're receiving may not be for things that you truly need to be doing, right? So if you need to be focused, you need to be doing something. Like for instance, I'm in the area of finance. I love helping people understanding finances and making changes in their area of life. I also have a passion for music. Let's say that I put music out there and I put my financial information out there and the music just takes off, right? Well, for me, internally, I decided what I want to give back is in the area of finance. So if I leave and I go to try to do music instead of finance, then truly I'm being led by the validations and praises of other people. And it's not going to be as fulfilling to me. Why? Finance is more fulfilling to me than music. I'm just going after the praises of other people. So you see how that can kind of take you down a rabbit hole or a trail of doing that. It can change your conversation. It can change the way that you interact with people. It can change the way that you dress. It can change the way that you talk. And you don't want to put those pressures and demands on yourself trying to meet expectations of other people or just so that you can receive validation and praise. Now, for my people who are always want to get things right? For people who have that excellent standard, I'm going to challenge you not to get stuck in criticisms. It is so easy to fast forward through all the good things that you've done and you want people to tell you the things that you need to fix, the things that you need to adjust, and what you have done wrong, right? So you're in a perpetual state of fixing yourself and overhauling yourself. Now it's good to be progressive and it's good to have that type of mentality. However, you miss opportunities to celebrate the small wins. And when you miss those opportunities to celebrate the small wins, you are truly live a unfulfilled life. You're never satisfied. Why? Because you're always looking toward the next goal and you never take time to celebrate the small wins. If you're in business, you may have that goal to reach your first $1,000, then your next goal $10,000, $100,000, then next $1 million. And you're never truly satisfied. You never truly take time to celebrate those small victories. It doesn't even have to be money related. It could be within your family. Maybe you have some goals for your family, some things that you would like to see, a way that you want to relate with your spouse, a way that you want to connect with your children, and you're so focused on the end picture or the end goal that you can't celebrate the small wins, right? You got to crawl before you walk. You got to walk before you can run. You got to run or jog before you can sprint. So don't get so far ahead. Don't be so focused on the aspects of criticism and growth and development that you forget to celebrate the small wins and you forget to enjoy life. Okay? So guys, here were some special tips, again, about not being led by the crowd. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, taking things from it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel today. I'm going to be coming out with some more content and I want you guys to be the first to hear this. And also, we have our Facebook page, Dynamic Leaders. Go ahead and like the Dynamic Leaders page and I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon. All right, take care and enjoy your week.